Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. This is going to be very short. We're going to go over the basic elements of astrology because you need to know how to, you don't need to do nothing. You don't need to do nothing. But if you want to learn how to read your natal chart, okay? If you want to get a basic understanding of astrology so that you can start to study your own natal chart, then this is where we're starting, okay? Now, 7 in the universe, the number of completion, the basic building blocks, there's always 7 of them. So what we're going to be covering today are the elements, the polarities, the modes, the signs, the planets, the houses, and the aspects. And then from there on, we have advanced applications, and we'll get to that later. It was 144 on the counter, chosen ones, my spiritually royal collective, who are here to learn the language of the divine. Thank you. Welcome back. And I'm so proud of you for choosing to step into the light, to step into your mission, to hear from the divine, and to get more fluent in the language of the universe. Now, I just want to put it out there for everyone today as well. Please pray for me. Please pray for Blue. Pray for Blue, okay? Because when I tell you that it feels like my dog almost passed away in my arms for the second time within 5 months, I'm not ready, y'all. I am not ready. And there is currently transiting Mars and Mercury conjunct my natal Pluto at the moment. So when I tell you the feelings, the thoughts, the energy, the anger is real, yes, it is. So I was inspired to still come on and share with you these basic elements of astrology so that you can start to learn how to read your own natal chart, because you can be your own astrologer. And it is important that you have a basic understanding so that as you're studying, I don't even know where I'm looking, y'all, okay? There go the camera. So that as you're studying, you are able to have a basic understanding, and then as you continue to learn through the rest of your life, it's just going to continue to click into place, and you still will understand, like astrology videos, other astrologers a lot better. Okay, so let's just start with number 1. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Number 1, the energy of the magician. Okay. Gemini energy. I love it when we think about the magician, because the magician in the tarot, we love talking about the symbolism in tarot to understand numerological archetypes, and we're still applying that to these basic building blocks of astrology as well. When it comes to the magician in the tarot, he, they, whatever, has 4 elements on the table: the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. All of the things that are given from the divine. So when it comes to number 1, this is perfect. All 4 elements. Very interesting as well how the number 4 coincides with the number 1, but we're going to keep going here. So the elements, what are they? Earth, air, fire, and water. Don't we all know that? Are you a fan of the craft? Earth, air, fire, and water. Those are the 4 elements, and that is the first thing, the base level of astrology that we're working with. Everything in creation, it's regarding an elemental aspect. Okay, moving on to number 2, polarity, high priestess energy, seeing through the veil, understanding duality. The hidden, okay, because polarity is something that you're not necessarily able to see. Okay, so what is polarity? First of all, did we say that the elements is the fundamental energy? Fundamental, baseline, number 1, earth, air, fire, water. Number 2, polarity, how that energy manifests. That's your yin and your yang. That's your receptive or your expressive aspect of the element. Okay, yin and yang, receptivity and expression. That is polarity. Everything in the universe has 2 sides. All right, light and dark, which both are light. Okay, number 3, the modes. Okay, 3 relates to Empress energy. That's how we're creating. Think about a system. All right, modes, how that energy moves. There are 3 modes. First of all, number 1, there were 4 elements. 2, polarity, it's the same. There's 2 of them. And then when it comes to the modes, also there are 3. This is also telling you that 4 is 1. But anyway, that 1 contains 4. Okay, so modes, how that energy moves. That's your cardinal, your fixed, and your mutable signs. Okay, so you have cardinal, which is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. You have your fixed signs, which that would be Aquarius. Lord help me, as I got so much stuff on my mind. That would be Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Oh my God. Leo, thank you. How could we leave Leo out, right? The one that wants the most attention. Hilarious that I just put it last and almost forgot. So, yes, the modes, mutable, mutable, mutable. We have Gemini, that's mutable air. And then we have Virgo, that's mutable earth. We have Pisces, which is mutable water. And we have Sagittarius, which is mutable fire. So there are 3 modes: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. And then number 4, which is emperor energy. This is the structure, the foundation. Interesting how 4 foundation as if it's the baseline, but really that was the elements, in which there are 4. But number 4, when it comes to the signs in tropical astrology, we know there to be 12. In my opinion, there are 14. There are 14 constellations that the sun passes through every year. But of course, we know Aries through Pisces. And on this channel, we continue to discuss Ophiuchus and Cetus, the sea monster in all of us that we kind of forget. Okay, so the signs combine element, polarity, and mode. So for example, we have cardinal, receptive, earth. That would be Capricorn. Okay, so as we continue to learn, you're able to start to understand the archetypal energies of the sign, because you understand the element, you understand its polarity, and you understand how it moves. All right, so moving on to the planets. Number 5, Hierophant energy, divine witness, the heart, hierarchy. Okay, planets, which I like to look at as teachers. Okay, the subject being taught. For example, Saturn teaches us about our fears, limitation, boundaries, restriction. Okay, each of the planets is teaching us about something. At the beginning of the video, I talked about Mars, transiting Mars, affecting my natal chart, directly aspecting a celestial body in my natal chart, and I'm feeling that energy. All right, so for example, I put here that Mars teaches us about divine action. Okay, so each of the celestial bodies, which here I have written as planets, we can also include the nodes of the moon. We can include asteroids. We can include Arabic parts, like your part of fortune. Number 5 is the actual celestial bodies, which I have general here as planets. All right, number 6, the houses. All right, in traditional astrology, there are houses. Whatever, when we're looking at a specific way, who cares right now, because we're just talking about the basics. So the houses, number 6, relates to the energy of the lovers, Virgo energy, daily routines, underlying health conditions. Okay, houses are where energy manifests. So this is something that we are dealing with on a daily basis, whether we like it or not. There are certain celestial bodies, planetaries, or points that are in specific areas of our charts at any given time. And how is that area of our life affected? So again, in traditional astrology, there are 12 houses. As we continue to include Ophiuchus and Cetus, I think that we will see that there are a couple areas of life that we are not considering. Moving on to number 7, we have aspects. Okay, number 7, again, being the number of completion. Aspects relates to, well, the chariot. Okay, number 7, chariot energy. Okay, card of Cancer relates to also Libra energy when it comes to divine balance, balanced movement, relationships as well. Libra traditionally rules the 7th house. Libra is about the other. Okay, balance in relationships. Anyway, so what are aspects? It's regarding the planetary relationships. What is the relationship between Saturn and Neptune in your chart? Are there things that are directly aspecting one another? So again, the planetary relationships, I was just talking about how transiting Mars, which is an advanced application when it comes to transits, transiting Mars is conjunct my natal Pluto retrograde, okay? Really, really intense. In the sign of Scorpio, seeing as how Pluto and Mars, okay, traditional and modern rulers, 1111 on the timer, rule Scorpio. So anyway, number 8. 8 relating to the strength card, repetition, endurance. We'll just stop there. Advanced applications, that's when you start to understand transits, progressions, returns, planetary rulership, house rulership, retrogrades. There are advanced subjects of astrology that you get into once you understand the basics. Okay, so the purpose of this, how is this practical? Why do we care? Is my favorite question. This is to learn how to study yourself on your own, to be your own teacher, to learn how to be your own guide, because this is the age. This is the new wave that we're stepping into, where you do not have to go to a guru or a teacher. You understand that divinity lives within inside of you, and you have all of the answers. You hold the keys to the universe. You are the universe fractalized into an individualized being. Okay? Please like, comment, share this video with your favorite astrologer. If this was helpful to you, please let me know if this resonated. And I also would love any comments down where it's like, hey, I prayed for Blue. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. My dog is 15, okay, has spent 1 year in Bali, Indonesia, and it's breaking my heart, okay? It's really breaking my heart to see her health declining and to see her not understanding her body shutting down. It has been another adjustment with this year of the 9. Okay, we've been making it through. We're on the last leg and we're going to make it. So I hope that this was helpful. This is not going to be the first time that we cover the basics of astrology, but just so we have a recap here, 7 basic building blocks of understanding astrology. And what are they? That is the elements: earth, air, fire, and water. That is polarity, yin or yang. Signs, all of the signs around the zodiac wheel. Celestial bodies, what exactly are we talking about? Houses, where does that energy play out in our lives? And the aspects, the planetary or celestial body relationships, how do these energies interact with each other? So again, my name is Courtney. This is the House of Rest. Thank you so much for co-creating this space with me. As always, I am sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.